My cousin's family has a bizarre annual tradition. I wish I'd never learned anything about it. Part 9. The visitor was immediately behind her now. I noticed bulges forming and then deflating in the skin on his head. First in his left cheek, then his forehead, then his right cheek. Megan's face formed a disgusted expression as she experienced the full impact of his repugnant smell. "Patrick," she murmured. I can't." The visitor emitted a muffled noise that sounded like a wild animal screeching through a tight muzzle. That's when his body started changing. "You're going to be fine, Megan. Just play out your turn," I begged. Meanwhile, the man's nose started to droop out of place. His eyeballs were next, followed by each remaining feature of his face. All of it drifted out of its place and down, lower, until it tumbled down his shirt or fell onto the floor. Holes formed in the skin that remained, and out of those holes dripped several streams of blood that landed on Megan's pile of money of the one property she'd accumulated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I counted as I moved her piece, desperate to get her attention. I gulped as behind Megan, what remained of the visitor's face folded in on itself and collapsed, as if hollow at its core. Flaps of skin descended beneath his shirt, leaving only an empty void in their place. "Community chest," I related. "How about drawing a card, huh?" I held out the yellow deck for her. I maintained a supportive smile even as a series of horrors emerged from where the visitor's head had once been. A long spherical shape emerged from his neck, followed by another, then a third. Each vaguely resembled the head of a snake, but with dozens of human-shaped eyes of various colors, brown, hazel, blue, surrounding its mouth. The heads hovered around my sister, with one above her and one on either side. Simultaneously, each opened its mouth, revealing 3 circular layers of razor-sharp teeth inside. Their mouths kept opening further and further. I gasped as their size expanded to that large enough to swallow an orange, then a grapefruit, and then even a... You can now watch Part 10 linked in the comments.